Hermès is the most powerful luxury brand in the world, a 300 billion euro titan built on transformation, resilience, and a stubborn refusal to follow trends. Founded in 1837 by Thierry Hermès, a German leather craftsman, it started as a humble workshop for horse harnesses. Who would have thought this underdog would one day dress royalty and turn handbags into appreciating assets? Let's start with Thierry himself, who arrived in Paris at just 20, carrying little more than a dream and his unmatched skills in leather craftsmanship. Of course, it didn't take long for his impeccable stitching to catch the eyes of European nobility. By 1855, Hermès was winning awards at the prestigious Exposition Universelle in Paris. His reputation was growing, and so was his legacy. Thierry used vegetable-tanned leather, a method requiring weeks of natural drying, ensuring durability without compromising elegance. Rumor has it, Tsar Nicholas II of Russia commissioned Hermès for custom saddles, a nod to the brand's early royal clientele. In 1880, Thierry's son Charles-Émile took over and moved the boutique to 24 Rue des Faubourgs Saint-Honore, a prime Paris location that remains the iconic flagship store to this day. As the 20th century approached, automobiles were taking over, threatening the very foundation of Hermès' core business. But instead of clinging to the past, Charles-Émile's son, Émile Maurice, saw a golden opportunity. He collaborated with pioneers like Louis Renault and Ettore Bugatti to create automobile trunks. Designed for Bugatti's Type 35, they featured cedar interiors to repel moths and hidden compartments for champagne flutes. Wealthy clients like Coco Chanel reportedly ordered them as status symbols, even if they didn't own cars. World War I brought more change, but Hermès thrived under pressure. The war sparked new ideas, and the company expanded its offerings to include exclusive leather bags and accessories. The war forced Hermès to innovate with scarce materials. They repurposed military-grade canvas and dyed leather using beetroot and charcoal during shortages. By the time the global economy was reopening, Hermès had evolved into more than just a Parisian boutique. It was becoming a global luxury brand with a growing diverse clientele. In 1918, Hermès introduced the very first leather golf jacket with a zipper, designed for none other than Edward, Prince of Wales. At the time, Hermès held the exclusive rights to the zipper in France, which led to it being nicknamed the Fermeture Hermès, the Hermès fastener. The iconic Belide bag, 1923, the world's first zip-top handbag, was born from the war experiments, and it was their first leather handbag as the brand shifted from equestrian gear to high-end fashion accessories. The following year, Hermès made its way to the Atlantic, establishing a presence in the American market while also opening stores in chic French seaside resorts. The 1924 silk scarf collection, inspired by equestrian motifs, became a hit among Hollywood starlets. Clara Bow, the original It Girl, was photographed wearing one, sparking a 300% sales surge in California. Next year, Hermès was stepping even further into the world of fashion, launching jewelry, watches, and sandals, transforming Hermès from a niche leather goods maker into a fully diversified luxury brand. And then came the 1930s, and with it, a bag that would become legendary. Initially called the Sac à Dépêche, it gained international fame decades later when actress Grace Kelly famously used it to shield her baby bump from paparazzi in 1956. From that moment on, it became known simply as the Kelly bag. Just to give you guys an idea, a single Kelly bag takes 25 to 30 hours to create, and the average price starts from $40,000 to $500,000. The appreciation rate often outperforms real estate investments here. Each artisan undergoes 7 years of training before touching a Kelly. The leather, only 1% of global hides meet Hermès' standards. No scars, insect bites, or uneven texture. In 2015, a matte Himalayan crocodile Birkin sold for $379,000. Its value tied to the rarity of the leather and the 48-hour hand polishing process. The 1970s hit luxury brands like a nuclear bomb. Casual fashion was on the rise, and mass-market luxury brands were stealing the spotlight. Consultants advised Hermès to modernize and embrace modern production, but instead of selling out, Hermès doubled down on exclusivity. While everyone else was creating cheap, disposable luxury, think polyester scarves and plastic-feeling leather, Hermès held the line like the Spartans at Thermopylae. Mass production was the enemy, and they were going to fight it with every thread of their being. This stubbornness paid off when Jean-Louis Dumas took over as CEO in 1978. He was part business strategist, part luxury wizard. This was a full-blown brand resurrection. Dumas understood something profound. Luxury isn't about selling, it's about creating mythology. Dumas slashed annual production by 40% to prioritize quality. He mandated that every silk screen print for scarves use 32 layers of pigment versus the industry standard of 8, ensuring colors stayed vivid for decades. This less is more approach boosted margins from 12 to 28% by 1985. Dumas reintroduced the Kelly bag and created the iconic Birkin bag, named after Jane Birkin. My gosh, its origin story is almost too good to be true. Jane Birkin was sitting next to Jean-Louis Dumas on an Air France flight when her wicker basket spilled everywhere. She lamented how hard it was to find a practical yet stylish bag. Dumas sketched out a design on the spot, and voila, the Birkin bag was born. Just for the context, today Birkin bags are so exclusive they come with waiting lists longer than your Netflix queue. Some models sell for over $100,000 at auction. Owning one is practically an asset class. The average appreciation on this bag is 14.2% annually. Some rare models appreciate 500% in a decade. Your average stock market return is around 10%. A Birkin outperforms most investment portfolios. Wall Street bros are buying handbags instead of mutual funds. Hermès expanded globally under Dumas' leadership, opening boutiques in key locations around the world, but they maintained their high-end exclusive image by keeping limiting production and focusing on quality. By the 1990s, they had flagship stores in Paris, obviously, New York, Tokyo, London, Hong Kong. The Tokyo store alone became a landmark with its glass-blown H facade by architect Renzo Piano. Inside, VIP clients could commission bespoke perfumes in private ateliers. In 2007, a Dubai customer reportedly spent $2 million in one visit, lured by a limited edition gold-plated saddle. In this era, Hermès had transformed from a French leather goods company to a global luxury cult. Not a brand, a cult. Today, more people can name a Birkin bag's leather type than their own family members' birthdays. That's branding, guys. The Hermès family faced divisions over how to run the business. Some members wanted innovation, others wanted tradition. This internal conflict wasn't just about business strategy, it was about preserving the family legacy. The family came together to protect the brand's independence, ensuring that Hermès remained a family-owned business. Enter Bernard Arnault, founder of LVMH, Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy, and corporate raider extraordinaire. He had only one mission: to consume every luxury brand on the planet. Between 1999 and 2010, Arnault executed a masterclass in corporate stealth. He secretly accumulated Hermès shares through complex financial derivatives, purchasing them through secret investment vehicles. By 2010, LVMH had accumulated nearly 17% of Hermès' shares without the family's knowledge. The Hermès family didn't just fight back, they created a corporate defense system so brilliant it should be taught in business schools. In 2010, they established a holding company that essentially created an impenetrable fortress around their ownership. Their weapon? A complicated family holding company that distributed shares among 60-plus family members, making a hostile takeover mathematically impossible. The family even instituted a right of first refusal clause, allowing members to buy back shares from defectors at market price. In 2014, they burned secret documents detailing the strategy during a shareholder meeting, a theatrical bonfire of the vanities to deter future raids. Arnault sued, Hermès countersued, courts in Paris became battlegrounds where billion-dollar empires were dissected with legal precision. The French financial world watched like it was the most expensive reality show ever. In 2011, the Paris Commercial Court ruled that LVMH's share acquisition was sneaky and underhand. Translation: you got caught with your corporate hand in the cookie jar. Despite these legal battles with LVMH, Hermès' value skyrocketed. The brand remained untouchable by mass-market brands thanks to its commitment to exclusivity and craftsmanship. 2010 revenue, 2.4 billion euros. 2020 revenue, 6.4 billion euros. Profit margin, consistently above 30%. Most luxury brands hover around 10 to 15. Brand value growth, 500% between 2010 and 2020. By 2022, Hermès wasn't just a company, it was a financial unicorn. Market capitalization, 230 billion euros. Stock price growth, over 1,000% in a decade. Shareholders' return outperformed S&P 500 by 400%. Yet again, Hermès expanded globally without selling its soul. Flagship stores became cultural institutions. 45 countries, 300 plus stores worldwide, no discounts ever. Waiting lists for products that make concert tickets look accessible. Today, Hermès remains 70% family-owned and is worth nearly 300 billion euros, making it one of the most profitable and exclusive brands worldwide. Its market cap rivals LVMH despite producing far fewer items annually. Hermès doesn't advertise much, it doesn't need to. Its reputation precedes itself thanks to its decades of impeccable craftsmanship and word-of-mouth marketing from celebrities who wear its products like armor. In a world where corporations are bought and sold like trading cards, this is nothing short of a miracle. The brand is selling a middle finger to mass market capitalism. Axel Dumas, a sixth-generation member, now leads Hermès. Under his leadership, the brand continues to uphold its reputation for quality and craftsmanship spanning nearly 2 centuries. As for 2025, Hermès stands as the world's second-largest luxury company by market capitalization. The story of Hermès is one of tradition, innovation, and a commitment to excellence. It's a tale of how a small leather workshop became a global luxury empire, all while maintaining its family roots and values. But what do you think? Would you survive the Hermès family's brutal business strategy? Can craftsmanship truly beat corporate sharks? In the meantime, you can check out this other cool video about the crazy story of Bernard Arnault and his empire.